Greetings! Mantray79 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days 2. Alright, let's get started. Pressing the A button now. Loading game and proceeding. Here we are in the main menu, and for those of you who watched my previous video, I spent that time clearing out a free fight versus available in the story mode. And before we continue further the game story, I'm going to be showcasing another deck available for purchase here in the game shop that wasn't available in the first game, Dear Days 1. So off to the shop we go. Here we are in the shop, and then go into deck section. Here in the deck section, scrolling down to D-SS. And for today's video, we're going to be showcasing the deck, this deck, the DSS07 stand-up deck set for the Dark States, Purgatory Dragon DD Favrneel. Alright, let's begin. So first we leave the shop. Heading back to main menu. Here on main menu, go off to deck build menu. And here is the stand-up deck set from the shop I'm going to showcase, DSS07 for Dark States, Purgatory Dragon DD Favrneel. It's all looking fine from this side. We are ready to get started. So select the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are on the deck build menu, and we are ready to showcase the deck. So first up, the right deck. And now for the right deck. For the cards in this right deck, we are playing the Grade 3 Purgatory Dragon DD Favrneel. Skills for skill continuous. You may only have up to one Purgatory Dragon DD Favrneel in your deck. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard. At the beginning of your main phase, your opponent chooses one of their rear guards and retires it. If you don't ride this turn, this unit gets plus 10,000 power and plus 1 critical. Third skill, auto as a Vanguard. When your opponent's rear guards retire during your turn, cost, put a card from hand into soul. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And the fourth skill, auto as a Vanguard, once per turn. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If the sum of the grades of Dark States cards in your soul is 13 or more, cost, counterblast 2. If the cost is paid, stand this unit. This unit gets to drive -1 till end of turn. Alrighty, the Grade 3 Purgatory Dragon DD Favrneel, we have one in the right deck. Next, the Grade 2 Gear Rhinos of Barreling Impulsion. Then skill continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from right deck, you may ride with cost soul blast 1 instead of choosing a card from hand, discard it. Okie dokie, the Grade 2 Gear Rhinos of Barreling Impulsion, we have 1 in the deck. Sorry for that. And then Grade 1 Divigating Chopper. Skill auto. When this unit is rolled upon, draw a card, choose a card from hand, discard it. The Grade 1 Divigating Chopper, we have 1 in the right deck. And last but not least, the Grade 0 Clock Hands Draco Kid, starting unit. Skill auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirm the Grade 0 Clock Hands Draco Kid, starting unit. We have 1 in the right deck. With that, I've covered all the cards in the deck's right deck. Next, let's get on to the main deck. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck, we are playing the Grade 3 Purgatory Baron Rodrus. Skills, first skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit detective Vanguard. If you have a Vanguard of Favrneel's card name, cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost is paid, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Second skill, auto from the soul. At the beginning of your ride phase, if you have a Vanguard of Favrneel's card name, cost, bind this card and discard a card from hand. If the cost is paid, activate Persona Ride until end of turn. You cannot activate Persona Ride with other card effects, and you cannot ride. Alrighty, the Grade 3 Purgatory Baron Rodrus, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 3 Time Jarrett Dragon. Skill auto. When this unit is placed on the rear circle, cost, put a card from hand into soul. If the cost is paid, draw a card. Okie dokie, the Grade 3 Time Jarrett Dragon, we have 4 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 3 Reaper in the Shadows Zelmort. Skill, actions, a rear guard, cost, counterblast 1, and put this unit into your soul. If the cost is paid, look at the top 2 cards of the deck. Choose the 1 card from among them, call to rear circle, put the rest into soul. And affirmative, Grade 3, Reaper in the Shadows, Zelmort. We have 4 in the deck. Here is the Grade 3 Execution Dragon, Vorpal Safe Dragon. Skills, for skill, actions, a rear guard once per turn, cost, soul blast 2. If the cost is paid, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Second skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit attack hits, you may soul charge 2. Confirm the grade 3 Execution Dragon Vorpal Set Dragon. We have 4 on the deck. And last but not least, the grade 3 Demonic Swordsman Arriving Eligos. Skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, EV Vanguard, a Favrneel is card name. Cost, put one other rear guard into soul. If the cost is paid, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. And if the sum of the grades of Dark States cards in your soul is 13 or more, countercharge 1. And okay, grade 3 Demonic Swordsman Arriving Eligos. We have 1 the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 2 lineup. And now for the grade 2 lineup. For the grade 2 since that we're playing, the grade 2 Crimson Expeller. Skills, first skill, autos, a rear guard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, soul charge 1. Second skill, action from the soul. Cost, counter +1 and put this card into drop. If the cost and paid, soul charge 1. Choose one of your Vanguards. It gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Alright, the grade 2 Crimson Expeller we have 1 the deck. Next, the grade 2 Steam Mage Ashurda. Skills, for skill continues as a Guardian. If your soul has 7 or more cards, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Second skill, auto. When this unit is retired from Guardian Circle, you may put this card into soul. Okie dokie, the grade 2 Steam Mage Ashurda we have 2 in the deck. And here is the grade 2 Squalid Freaks. Skills, first skill continues from the soul. If you do not ride this turn, this card gets grade +2. Second skill, auto from soul. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attacks, if you do not ride this turn, cost, bind this card. If the cost and paid, all of your front units gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. And affirmative, the grade 2 Squalid Freaks we have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 1 lineup. And now for the grade 1 lineup. For the grade 1 since deck we're playing, the grade 1 Friend of the Netherworld Ling. Skill, auto. When this unit is placed on Ritter Circle, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose a card from among them, put in the soul. Put the rest in the bottom of the deck. And alrighty, the grade 1 Friend of the Netherworld Ling we have 2 in the deck. Here is the grade 1 Steam Battler Gungram. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on Ritter Circle, soul charge 1. Second skill, action. As a rear guard once per turn. Cost, soul blast 3. If the cost and paid, draw a card. Okie dokie, the grade 1 Steam Battler Gungram we have 2 in the deck. Here is the grade 1 Brainwash Swirler. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on Ritter Circle, soul charge 1. Second skill, auto is rear guard. When your card is put into soul by soul charge, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Plus 10,000 if you soul charge 2. Affirmative, the grade 1 Brainwash Swirler we have 1 in the deck. Over here, the grade 1 Repel Malice Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, for skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards with Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units. It cannot hit until end battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. Confirm, the grade 1 Repel Malice Dragon we have 4 in the deck. Last but not least, the grade 1 Falcon Performer. Skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit boosts, choose up to 1 card from your drop, and if your soul do not have the card the same grade as that card, put this into your soul. And alright, the grade 1 Falcon Performer we have 1 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the grade 0 Hades Dragon DD Resentment, Damage Held, Over Trigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect you get during your turn. All of your Vanguards gets plus 10,000 power and plus 1 critical until end of fight. Alright, the grade 0 Hades Dragon DD Resentment, Damage Held, Over Trigger we have 1 in the deck. Next, the grade 0 Flinty Slasher, Critical Trigger we have 4 in the deck. Next is the grade 0 Lively Breath Dragon, Critical Trigger we have 4 in the deck. Over here, the grade 0 Advanced Clock Dragon, Draw Trigger, we have 3 in the deck. And last but not least, the grade 0 Direful Doll, Alexandra, Heal Trigger, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we covered the deck's trigger lineup. And if that, the deck's been showcased, Cardfight explains. For the cards in this deck, we have in the right deck, 1 grade 3 Purgatory Dragon DD Favrneel, 1 grade 2 Gear Rhinos of Barreling Impulsion, 1 grade 1 Divigating Chopper, and 1 grade 0 Clockhan Strickle Kit starting unit. And then for the main deck we have 4 grade 3 Purgatory Baron Herodris, 4 grade 3 Time Jarrett Dragon, 4 grade 3 Reaper in the Shadows Zelmort, 4 grade 3 Execution Dragon Vorpal Scythe Dragon, 1 grade 3 Demonic Swordsman Arriving Eligos, 1 grade 2 Crimson Expeller, 2 grade 2 Steam Mage Shorta, 4 grade 2 Squalid Freaks, 2 grade 1 Friend of the Netherworld Ling, 2 grade 1 Steam Battler Gungram, 1 grade 1 Brainwash Swirler, 4 grade 1 Repel Malice Dragon, and 1 grade 1 Falcon Performer. Then for the triggers in this deck we are playing, 1 Damage Held Over Trigger, 8 Critical Triggers, 3 Draw Triggers, and 4 Heal Triggers. With that, the deck has been showcased, Cardfight has explained. We are done here in the deck menu, leaving deck list menu. Here we are back in the main menu, and if that's all time we have for today, first I want to say is thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say goodbye, and see you all soon!